the mucus in your throat can be cured. That throat clearing, that cough, that constant mucus you expel and that bothers others can be eliminated. They are eliminated with certain herbs or home remedies that should be taken at a certain time, in a certain dose, and in a certain way. What are those home remedies that can eliminate the mucus in your throat so you can get rid of that sound? That cough, that annoying production that causes so much harm to your throat and your body. Not many people know that our throat can produce up to 1 liter of mucus per day. And that mucus becomes even more bothersome when it becomes thicker, when it is not properly eliminated, when phlegm appears, when the cough is constant, and even when breathing difficulties worsen. Today I want to reveal 4 home remedies, and the 4th will surprise you, that can truly help that mucus in your throat disappear. But before continuing, I ask you to subscribe to the channel. I am impressed by the number of people who watch these videos, get help from the advice, and often don't click the bell. Click the subscribe button, click that bell, and make sure you can watch the next video because who knows, a single piece of advice might save your life. The uses que tu use, number 1, mint or the famous spearmint. Mint is a plant, just like spearmint, both close relatives, that contain an ingredient that has caused a real sensation worldwide. It is an ingredient found in toothpaste, mouthwash, and vaporizing substances that help with breathing and at the same time also help eliminate mucus if that is what you are producing. Menthol is the substance that stimulates the cold receptors in the throat and respiratory tract. This produces a sensation of freshness and facilitates our breathing. It opens the pathway so that the lung can expel or ventilate more all these pipes or tubes we have internally, so to speak, and logically be able to clear mucus, to expel some type of substance. That by simply dilating the bronchi, it thins the mucus and soothes the cough. If you have some mucus problem in your throat, I suggest you drink mint juice, mint teas, spearmint, maybe juices prepared with pineapple and spearmint, some type of natural mix you can prepare at home to help reduce thick phlegm, to relieve cough and nasal congestion, and at the same time to combat the bacteria or viruses that may be affecting your throat and your body. I personally use Flufen, Imdefense, and Immunoguard at home, 3 supplements that help me stay healthy, and truly, in the last 4 or 5 years, it's hard to remember a time when I've caught a cold. If you need this, look for it at finlandvitamins.com. Number 2. The GUACO, or scientifically by its name, JUSTICIA pectoralis. The GUACO is a plant commonly with its substance called coumarin. It acts as a bronchodilator that also opens the airways and allows for greater airflow in the lungs. This ventilation of our lung enables the body to expel phlegm, humidify the lung, and eliminates the need to produce more cough when it is not necessary. On many occasions, our lungs produce phlegm, produce certain fluids to expel viruses, bacteria, or dirt that we have in the environment. If we have ventilation in the lung with the consumption of GUACO, for example, our lung does not need to produce more phlegm because the simple ventilation will allow us to expel certain bacteria, viruses, or dirt that are affecting our breathing. So remember, GUACO opens the airways, reduces allergies, helps with sinusitis or rhinitis. You can use it as a tea, as leaves, or as a homemade syrup prepared with honey, which you can take whenever you wish to do so. Always remember that natural products like allergies, Flufen, Immunoguard, or Imdefense can help you. You can find them at Dr. Landivar or finlandvitamins.com. Number 3. Chamomile, known worldwide. Chamomile contains a substance also medically known as apigenin. Apigenin calms our inflammation, relaxes the muscles of our throat and its oils, because chamomile does have oils, and if you don't believe me, make yourself a tea. and you'll see that a type of oil appears in the water. It can help dissolve mucus and reduce irritation. Sometimes our throat is irritated, which is why it produces phlegm to humidify certain parts of our breathing. Prevent these layers from being damaged, and at the same time, we can also heal or improve any part that is irritated. Chamomile relaxes, helps reduce mucus production because it has the effect of softening our throat, dissolving phlegm, and also relaxing or improving our sleep. To take it, you basically prepare an infusion of half a cup or 1 or 2 a day. It depends on the time you are taking it. That will help you rest and improve your breathing. Something I find that always helps people with a lot of phlegm in the throat is boosting the immune system. Women's Brabillon, Probillon, and Immunoguard can help you. Or also the IM Defense from Finland at finlandvitamins.com. Number 4. Rosemary or Rosmarinus officinalis. Rosemary is everywhere, right? It's an aromatic plant. It smells good. It is very delicious to drink. It calms the nervous system, but it also helps with mucus production. It improves or reduces it so that the person doesn't have that constant throat clearing. Rosemary contains an oil called cineol. This oil loosens mucus and makes it easier for us to expel it. Its antioxidants strengthen our defenses, and rosemary oil also helps combat certain bacteria. It is antibacterial. All this in order to clear our airways, improve mucus production so that it decreases, and make it possible for our defenses to also help keep our lungs healthy. Just as a detail, rosemary is also a natural expectorant. It reduces bronchitis and pharyngitis and stimulates the immune system so we don't catch a cold. You can take it as an infusion 1 cup per day. Inhaling it as vapor in any form will benefit you. Not many people know that our throat can produce up to 1 liter of mucus per day. And that mucus becomes even more bothersome when it becomes thicker, when it is not eliminated well, when phlegm appears, when the cough is constant, and even when the difficulty in breathing worsens. Remember that it is very important to produce good circulation in the lung. That cough, that bothersome production, that so much harm it causes, that you have something immunological, something perhaps like Probillon, Women's Probillon, IM Defense, or Immunoguard, which is wonderful, from Finland at finlandvitamins.com. And don't forget to like the video, don't forget to share, and don't forget that the power to improve those allergies, eliminate them, or maybe even never have them again is in your hands if you discover exactly which ingredient will help you. A big hug, and